What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to finish up this premiere launch roller coaster that we started in the last episode. If you haven't gone to check that one out, you can click the card in the right, it would be the top right corner. We built the majority of the first half, and so now we are going to build the second half. And so the drop into that loop, it looks a little weird, but it's in the back, so I mean you need to have enough speed to actually clear the loop. So I mean it had to look weird or else it wouldn't make it. You wouldn't have enough of a drop for it to actually work out, and it's not like you're gonna actually be seeing it from the pathway. So I thought, okay, we have to keep it. And so and as you can see now, I'm doing a reverse launch into this loop. I think this is the second reverse launch that we're doing on this roller coaster, and then we are going to do a forwards launch. So that'll be exciting. That's what I'm doing right now. Today is going to be quite a shorter episode as there wasn't as much to do. We have the majority of the layout done, as you can see. So it just didn't make any sense for me to keep this video going on forever and ever. So now we are just going to make it over to that break run and just do operation style things, like make sure the block breaks are in the right areas and make sure everything is okay for this roller coaster to run really well. Anyway, speaking of something new, YouTube has put these Planet Coaster videos in like the lowest quality, and I don't know why. Like, I was watching, I don't know if it was one of the Wacky West episodes or if it was like the last episode of this, but it just was in really low quality. I think it was in like 720p or like not 1080p, which everything is uploaded on this channel in 1080p. So like, if you want to change the quality, please definitely go into the settings down below, like right below the red line of the video, and make sure that it is in the highest quality. Like, if you're on a cell phone, you should definitely be able to watch. It should definitely be able to be supported in 1080p, like no matter what cell phone you have. Anyway, going back to the roller coaster, this is probably one of my favorite elements that we just put on. We put a flying snake dive on, and this probably has to be one of, if not my favorite elements. I absolutely love flying snake dives. I mean, they're super rare. Storm Runner at Hershey Park is basically the only roller coaster that has it, and it's just a super fun element. If you've never experienced, it's something that like you need to experience as like a coaster enthusiast. And the feeling of it's basically like the roll on Skyrocket 2s, but actually like better because you have a more complete ride. Anyway, I also put a butterfly, well, I guess I don't know if they're called like butterfly loops or the butterfly inversion. And so I put up mid-course up on top right before that flying snake dive. In the end, I don't think I keep it because you also have to slow, you have to turn off like the actual mid-course itself so the train doesn't get stuck. And so it made it through. It goes through the tunnel, then you go through this, which ends up just being absolutely way too intense. So I have to remove it. I mean, you can't have something where you hit like 7-8 G's. So it probably wasn't the smartest idea to put a launch into that inversion. But something else I want to say is that after this Planet Coaster series, Friday I'm going to be posting a pretty like a promotional video. You know, you always see those like RMC Raptor, RMC T-Rex, No Limits 2 concepts on like YouTube and stuff. That's what this is going to be like. Like, it's not going to be a great video. I mean, there's other Planet Coaster videos where it'll be like more of those concepts, but this will probably be like premiere rides, launch coaster, like Planet Coaster concept style thing, something like that. I don't know, just so you guys can see what this was working on. And as you can see, the ratings are just absolutely horrible. But anyway, the roller coaster portion of the channel is going to take a hiatus for about a week and a half, I believe, so we can post some more musical content, because if we're being totally honest, I really basically started focusing on music in 2020, so I need to post more stuff because that's always going to be catching up to the roller coaster portion. And these are, well, like, these are just really fun videos. I think the reason why I posted so many Planet Coaster videos like recently is because these are fun, easy videos to make, record. You guys learn a lot about me and like my knowledge of roller coasters. And like, if there was ever, these are like a podcast style format. Like, if I ever did a podcast, it would probably be like a Planet Coaster video, because I'm talking to you guys. I get to talk about my interests. I get to talk about what I like, and I mean, you guys just get to see Planet Coaster in the background. But right now, this top hat was really confusing me. I never really put in top hats before on Planet Coasters, so I didn't really know how to build one. I was a little confused, and I think that I did get it. It's like a miniature top hat. If there was like ever a miniature top hat, it would be this. And I think it turned out pretty good. And I got it. Like, what if Intamin put this style top hat on one of their hydraulic launch coasters? Like, okay, if you think about it, Storm Runner, you go up into, you bank, like, and you start out and then you turn 90 degrees, and then you have a straight drop. Accelerator, you bank 90 degrees, go into, well, another curved drop. Dragster and Caw both have the spirals, and so no coaster has like this type of drop. And I mean, it is curved, so I guess it would be most like Accelerator. But I think that this would actually, like, I want to make like a coaster concept where, you know, it like has this style like main top hat, and as you can see right now, it just doesn't look good. I have to smooth it out and everything. It just looks really wonky. It looks like it should be spread out over like the course of a big hill, and it would be like, I don't know, it just looks horrible right now. But we end up fixing that, and it turns out in the end okay. I mean, again, this was, that looks rough. I haven't seen this footage, you guys. Like, in this last episode, I built this roller coaster over quarantine, so this is like a month and a half, 2 months into lockdown. I mean, like, we're talking late April, early to mid-May, so I was just going insane. So, oh, the ratings, oh my goodness. Anyway, now I think that helix section of track was giving me problems, so I think what I did was I built a nice big airtime hill like we did with the mid-course before this, up into this, well, mid-course that we are going to remove. As you can see, it turns out pretty good. I mean, you have enough speed, so I don't know if you would necessarily get a lot of airtime over it. I don't think so, but hey, launch coasters, they're not meant for like a lot of airtime. They're meant to focus on inversions, high speed, and like high intensity. Anyway, looks pretty good. The flying snake dive, that should be a really good element. I'm really excited for that, for like the POV, and I think that it would feel really neat. And so I don't know if you guys saw it when I completely zoomed out. As you can see, I also fixed the top hat, but I don't know if you guys saw that when I zoomed out how much land this coaster actually takes up. So this would never be built in a real park, especially a Planet Coaster park, because you can't really do that. And so yeah, we have the complete layout finished. This is basically the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys Friday, and yeah, here's the POV. Make sure you stop by Friday, and I'll see you guys then.